Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi and welcome. Guys, my battery is literally soon empty. I'm going to film end of the year book tag. I got these questions from Destiny. I'll link her video down below, and actually I got inspired by Emily's video, so I'll link that down below as well. Let's just begin. Starting off strong. Most disappointing read of the year. I have to say it is If He Had Been With Me. I just had so high hopes to read a really sad book, and I've heard like that it's good if you want a sad book, but I really did not enjoy it at all. I disliked the main character. I just think the ending, it was sad, but like what the heck, and it just I didn't enjoy it at all. And then the other one was as well The Gracier. I just thought that it was a really weird concept. I'm not going to say more because the next question is a book that was overhyped, and The Gracier, I would put it down to this category because I think it had a like slot in the year when everybody talked about it and really many like the book, but I just don't see the hype in it. I thought it was so weird, and I still get the like weird feelings of that book. Literally don't recommend. A book that surprised you, it is The Girls I've Been by Tess Sharp, because I really love that book. I think it was something I've never really read, and I really got surprised because I was sure that I won't like this book. Like, I did not understand the back of the book, the description, but I really enjoyed the book and it really surprised me. And favorite couples of books, and let me just say at the beginning, there's a lot of favorite couples in fantasy books, like Actor, Fourth Wing, and if you know these couples then you know, but I won't tell you them because they might be like spoilers for people who haven't read the series. So I would have to say Shannon and Johnny from Binding 13 are one of my favorite couples. I just like their chemistry, and it's so like, I don't know, I just felt so connected to them as a couple. And then Elsie and Jack from Love Theoretically. I just loved how Jack could see through Elsie and Elsie couldn't like fake her personality with Jack. So I don't know, I just loved their chemistry as well. My favorite main characters, definitely Violet Sorrengail from Fourth Wing. I don't know, I just enjoyed her presence and her choices and like how strong she was and the character growth that she had throughout the book, and it was something like low-key inspiring, would you say so? I just thought she was a strong character. Also, like main characters Rizan by from Actar series, I just love his like how he has this evil side to him, but then he's like soft and playful and all of this. He's so genuine and thoughtful of other people, and he loves his closest ones. So I really love his character and how you get to see him in different like lights. One last one is Fox from Hook, Line and Sinker, because I just liked how playful he was and how like he was thoughtful as well, and he had this like bad boy like character to him, but he was a softie inside. Your favorite author you discovered in 2023? I would say Sarah J Maas, like 100%, but I low-key read the first book in the Actar series last year, so 2022, but I would still say that I discovered her now this year, and she is one of my favorite authors. Then Emile Henry, I read only one book of her, but I really enjoyed it and I want to read like more of her books. And then I like Tessa Bailey's summer books, so Hook, Line and Sinker, it happened one summer and I want to read more of her books. Most frustrating book of 2023 is definitely Magnolia Parks, because literally the back and forth going between BJ and Magnolia, and like how you was rooting for them and then something happened and you were like so angry and frustrated and tension and everything. I still, when I think of the book, I low-key get angry, like I'm just so frustrated, but I still want to continue the series. But yeah, the longest book that I read this year, it is between Binding 13 and A Court of Silver Flames, because Goodreads says that it's Binding 13, but I don't have the physical copy of A Court of Silver Flames currently with me, but I think it's around like 700 pages, but I can't remember if it's like the normal paperback size or the size of this book, or if it is like the size of Magnolia Parks, because this book, it depends also of the copy of Binding 13, because my copy has like around 800 pages, because it's like the what I call a normal paper size back, so it's between those books, but they're definitely the longest ones that I read this year. And the shortest book you read this year, I don't know like about a book, but when I checked Goodreads, it was the Fracture Me novella that was under like 100 pages. But book-wise, I honestly have no idea what's been the shortest one I read this year. Probably my year of rest and relaxation, or this is a Finnish copy, but it is the subtle art of not giving a fuck. A counterintuitive approach to living a good life. So this is the Finnish copy, but it's a really short like self-help book, I would say. So I'm not sure how long it's in like English, because I listened to that book, but it is like a really small one and a short one. So favorite covers of the year. I love the covers of Once Upon a Broken Heart series. I just think they're so magical and whimsical. I love the original Magnolia Parks cover, because it's just like, you can't tell me that this isn't like so beautiful. I've talked about this so many times. And then I really like the cover of Funny You Should Ask. A book that you haven't stopped thinking about. It is easily Fourth Wing. I'm still to this day thinking about this book and the characters, and I'm currently in the middle of Iron Flame. I've heard like people say that they didn't enjoy it that much, but I've been enjoying it a lot. The cringiest book you've read this year, I would say probably Last Chance Books. I don't know, there was like the guy character in that book, I don't know, he was kind of cringy and awkward. There was something about him. And then low-key the Demonist novellas by Ali Hazelwood, I still enjoyed them, but they were low-key a bit cringy, but I don't mind that in that type of like book. Then what was the highest and lowest rated books you read this year on Goodreads, and do you agree? So the highest one was A Court of Mist and Fury, and it had 4.64 stars, and I definitely agree with that rating, because I love that book. It's my favorite one of that series, and it just deserves that rating. It would honestly deserve like 5 stars, literally. What was the lowest rated? So it was Last Chance Books, that was 3.26 stars, and I agree with that. I think I gave the book 2.5 or 3 stars myself, and it was a nice read, but there was just something between the main characters that I didn't feel their chemistry that well. Book with the most unique concept. So I think one was My Year of Rest and Relaxation. I really did not enjoy that book, but I think the concept was still unique, how the girl wants to sleep throughout one entire year and she takes all kinds of pills for that to happen. and she's a really dislikable character, but I think that was the point of the book as well. It just wasn't a book for me. But I know many people enjoy that book, and that's totally fine. But I think that had a unique concept, and then The Girls I've Been, I don't know why, but I just felt like I haven't read anything like that. The last question, book that you read that you would reread. And that's definitely A Court of Mist and Fury and Fourth Wing. I love those books. Definitely I would want to read A Court of Mist and Fury because of the turn of the events. If you compare it to A Court of Thorns and Roses, I kind of got spoiled that because everybody was talking about this one character and the relationship, but I really enjoyed that book and I would love to read it again, like in a way that I would not know what happened before, but I would totally read it again even if I know what like happens, because that's my favorite of the series. And then I just love Fourth Wing, and I foresee myself reading it probably in the future again. But that was that for this video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. But I love you guys. Bye!